Imagine this, a routine attempt to stop a car. Just, a regular stop. And then, in a flash, it escalates into a fatal shooting. It leaves a community just reeling, and you have these completely divided stories about what happened. This isn't hypothetical, it's what we're diving into today. We're looking closely at a really tragic incident in FranklinPark, Illinois. An Immigration and Customs Enforcement operation, ICE, turned deadly. Silverio Vargas Gonzalez was fatally shot.
Right. And our mission today, like always, is to sort of navigate these difficult waters with you. We're working from detailed excerpts from an ABC7 Chicago YouTube video transcript. So that's our main source material. And this gives us a few different angles, right? You've got the official statements, like from the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, but then there's the really emotional side from the victim's family. And, of course, the reactions from community advocates, politicians. It's a lot. So we're going to try and unpack all these viewpoints, look at the sequence of events as they were reported, just lay out the facts as presented in our sources, without taking sides, obviously, just so you can understand the complexity of it all.
Yeah, it's definitely not just another news report. It feels like a real collision point. Personal lives, law enforcement rules, and this huge community outcry. If you follow anything about immigration enforcement or just the dynamics between police and communities, well, this FranklinPark incident, it really hits home. It's kind of a snapshot of those bigger tensions we see playing out all over. Okay, so let's get into it. Maybe start with setting the scene. What do we know from the official side about what actually triggered the shooting in FranklinPark?
Okay, so the official story from ICE, it describes an operation where agents were trying to stop a specific man's car. They identify him as Silverio Vargas Gonzalez. And the key detail in their account is that they call him an undocumented immigrant with a criminal history, specifically reckless driving. So that kind of sets the stage for why they were interacting with him from their perspective. And just for context, ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. They're the federal agency that handles immigration laws inside the U.S. Their operations can be anything from targeting specific people with deportation orders to, well, bigger enforcement actions. In this case, it involved trying to stop his car.
Okay, so an attempted stop, part of an ICE operation. But then, according to the agency, things went sideways pretty fast.
Wow.
What did they say happened next that led to the shooting?
Well, according to ICE, the situation escalated because, they allege, Vargas Gonzalez resisted arrest. Their statement says he actually hit one of the officers with his car while trying to drive away. And that act, hitting the officer while fleeing, that's what they say prompted the use of force.
And the immediate result, from ICE's viewpoint, after that alleged action.
The agency says the officer then fired shots. Vargas Gonzalez was hit. And tragically, he died later at the hospital from those injuries. So the sequence they lay out is resistance, assault on an officer, and then the officer